What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a Columbus Blue Jackets video for you guys. As of course, the NHL season just came to an end yesterday as the Florida Panthers won their first ever Stanley Cup as they took down the Edmonton Oilers 2-1 in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final. And from what I've seen on social media, yeah, those guys are having the time of their lives down there. And it makes me wonder, what would Blue Jackets players do with it if they ever won the Stanley Cup? Hopefully someday soon, we'll find out. But of course, with the season now over, now we get into NHL draft stuff. I'm not going to be making any draft content. I will do a reaction video to the number 4 overall pick, but that'll be it in terms of draft content from me. Now, once the draft is over, we get to NHL free agency, which of course starts on July 1st. And you already know, if there's any rumors out there regarding the Blue Jackets looking at any players, you already know I'm going to be doing videos on it. Of course, I haven't really done too many Blue Jackets free agency videos because over the past couple of years, besides Eric Goodbranson and Johnny Hockey, the Blue Jackets haven't really been known to be active during free agency. So we'll see what they do now that Don Waddell is running things. It sounds like they're going to be signing some guys. I mean, I'm not expecting any Johnny Gaudreau type signings. I'm expecting like maybe some mid to low tier signings, depth guys, because that's really what we could use. I believe he said something about like a bottom 6 forward, maybe a defenseman. We'll see what they do at goalie. Of course, it sounds like Elvis isn't going anywhere because of that contract. Not to mention, he kind of stinks. Hopefully, he could have a bounce back season, but we've been wishing for that for the last couple of years. And my God, the dude just hasn't been able to do it. Kind of concerning. But I'm really excited to see what Don Waddell will do with this roster. Of course, they've already started bringing back RFAs as they recently signed Igor Chinnikov. So that's pretty good, right? We'll see who else gets signed. But of course, one other thing that happened while I didn't have my PC, I actually did a stream talking about this as they fired Pascal Vincent. And right when that happened, the first thing that came into my mind was, who are they going to replace him with? Well, it sounds like they might have found their replacement, as John Buccigross on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, tweeted this out a little while ago, and I quote, "Hearing Todd McLellan is getting traction to be the next head coach in Columbus for the Blue Jackets. Their decision should be soon." Okay. All right. This would be something. Now, as far as background info on Mr. McLellan, there's his resume when it comes to how he's done in the regular season and, most importantly, the postseason. Of course, he coached with the Sharks, the Oilers, and the Kings. Of course, he was fired this past season after 48 games. Now, that was coming off of back-to-back first-round losses to the Oilers, ironically enough. But obviously, his most successful stint was with the Sharks, as he made the playoffs 6 out of 7 years, and he made it to the conference finals twice. Now, it'll be interesting to see what Don Waddell would do with this roster, because if we hired Todd McLellan, he would have one hell of a team. You see the record the Blue Jackets had last year? It was kind of deceiving, because one thing the Blue Jackets could do was score. But what they couldn't do was keep the puck out of their own net. Like, Yarmo legit saw our defense last year heading into the season and thought, I can fix it. Ivan Provorov and Damon Severson. Look how that went. Horribly. Like, really, bro? I mean, Severson? Ivan Provorov? Are you serious, brother? Clearly not. And, of course, during the season, they canned his ass. Yeah, Yarmo got canned. And once Yarmo got canned, we knew most likely Pascal was going to be gone because the new GM that they would bring in, of course, that would be Don now, would probably want to bring in his own coach. So yeah, it sounds like Todd McLellan could be the guy. Of course, this isn't official. He's not officially the coach yet. In fact, I haven't seen anything from any major reporters. I haven't seen Pagnotta, LeBron, Friedman, nobody. Nobody's talked about this yet. So we'll see what happens. But man, honestly, I'd be down with Todd McLellan. It sounds like he's a very good developer, and I would be very interested to see what he would do with this Blue Jackets roster. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of Todd McLellan possibly becoming the Blue Jackets' next head coach. And, yeah, it's draft week, and then after the draft, we got NHL free agency. So I expect a lot of chaos over these next couple days. I expect some trades. Of course, we're still awaiting the Patrick Laine trade. Of course, he has to come out of the NHL player assistant program to be traded. So we'll see when that is, although Don says it could be soon. So we'll see what they do there. Now, if I hear anything else, I will definitely have a video. But yeah, this next week or so is going to be very fun. Of course, tomorrow is the NBA draft. So that's crazy, right? The NBA draft is 2 days long. And then we got the NHL draft. And then on the same damn day, NBA and NHL free agency. I love it. So with that being said, guys, I'm a head out. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Blue Jackets. Fire the cannon. And I'm out. Bye-bye.